A little bit different today, guys. The guys at CDPR were kind enough to send me the alpha kit for the Cyberpunk trading card game. So we will check that out today. So we'll just open this up, see what we have in here. Have a playmat. I'll have to read the instructions and such shortly. For now, I'll just check these out. 2 probably player boards, I would guess then. Promotional. Saburo Arasaka. Official card game. Open these all up, obviously. So we have 2 decks. And here, 1, 2 of these. Okay. I think that will be everything. Move this guy over here. Yeah, so these guys have dice. So they both have dice then. All right, we'll just have to take these cards out and take a look. So won't be a minute. You guys probably won't see any time. We'll just skip ahead to that. Before we get into any gameplay here, guys, I think the first thing that would make sense to do is actually take a look at the types of cards and the board so there's a better understanding of what's going on. Let me just drag that guy out of there. So to begin with, we have 4 types of cards here. We have Legends. The Legends start face down your Legends area. You can use them for eddies, Eurodollars, the energy currency, however you want to put it. And you can flip them over with using 2 of your eddies. And then they stay in the same orientation. So if you spend, say you have 3 of your Legends face down, you spend 2 to flip one's already face down, it'll flip over, spend. Then we have unit cards. You have 3 Legends. They kind of a lot of what they do seems to define your deck. And they do start face down your board. It's not shuffled into your deck or anything. You always have them available, but you don't know which one is which at the start of the game. A little bit of randomness there. As far as units are a pretty standard type of card there. You put them out in the unit area. They can fight the opponent's spent units. They can attack your opponent to steal the gigs. The gigs are the dice we opened earlier. And the goal of the game is to win, obviously, by having 6 gigs at the start of your turn. So you can take your opponent's gigs. You can use your units if they're blockers to block your opponents. You can do a lot of stuff. Next type of card are programs. These are one-time use cards. And if you hear from the Gwent stuff, this is normally what I do on the channel, these are like your specials. Then we have the gear. Gears equip units with special effects. So they'll either give your units additional power or new abilities, and play them out of your hand, equip them to unit. Wherever the equipped unit goes, the gear also goes. So if the equipped unit is returned to your hand, the equipped card comes with it. If the equipped unit is defeated, the gear is also defeated. Those are the types of units. Probably make a little more sense here. Let's flip this guy over. I do apologize for the glare, but this is a black shiny object, which means it has a lot of glare. Sorry about that. Not much I can do about it. Try orient it well. All right, let's go like this. So we'll take one of the alpha decks here, just take as an example. As far as the player area here, we have the deck, which goes here, the trash for your defeated and discarded cards. I will always mix these up because I've played so much Yu-Gi-Oh! That these are in the opposite position of where I expect them to be. Next up, we have the field where your units go. As you can see, there's little text on here just says that units are the members of your crew that attack your rival and their units. They can't attack the turn they're played, which is important to know. We also have the legend area down here. Your 3 legends start here, beginning the game face down, randomized. And you would have to get their effects by calling them and flipping them over. Once per round, you can call a legend. You can do it during your turn or your opponent's attack phase. So you can flip it during your opponent's turn, but you can't flip it one during your turn and their turn. It has to be once per round total. And usually you probably want to do it during your turn, get their abilities in play. Then we have the area down here for eddies. These are cards you sell. So if we take a look at a card here, let's take a look at, let's say this one. We'll look at all the cards in a minute, but this one, for example here, give it a chance to focus. So it has this little symbol underneath the cost. right, Mr. Camera, let's go. Yeah, this little symbol under the cost here, can't make it out that great. Well, there's a symbol there. You can see there's a symbol there. But what it does, you can sell those for an eddy. Which means it'll go down here as an eddy. You can use spend it to pay for other cards. You do that once per turn, so you can't sell your entire hand right away to play something big. And then, yeah, that's what you can do with those. As far as the rest of the field here, we have the fixer area. This is where your gigs start. I'll just grab a set here. The alpha kit did come with 6 dice per player. The dice are the gigs. So you get your dice out here, set up. We'll go through a little setup here. Put them in the right spots. There's our gigs. And then each turn you get one of these with the d20 being last. Let's help. There's an area for our gigs, area for the opponent's gigs. Obviously, if you have 2 mats together, it'll be reversed. So this will be our gigs, and for the opponent, we'll say opponent's gigs. And that's the board setup. Let's just put out a couple things here. So we'll start with how to play. Basically, pretty simple. I guess we'll show off the little cards we got here. Reminder cards type of thing. So let's see if we can get our guy to focus here. That's not bad. How to win. So you start your turn with 6 gigs, you win. If a player has at least 6 gigs dice in their gig area before they do anything else in their turn, they win. So you check for the win condition first. Pretty common. Overtime, as soon as you have 7 gigs, you win. So if you both take a turn without getting a new gig from your fixer, so you've run out of dice, if that happens, you've both done that. Whoever has 7 first wins immediately. Then we have turn structure here, so pretty simple. This is obviously like a little helper card. There's more details if you want them on the online rulebook and such, or if you want to go to probably more on the Kickstarter page. So first you draw a card, then you gain a gig. You take one of the dice you can take the d20 if it's last, but otherwise take a different one. You roll it when you take it, and you put it out into your gig area. The total of your gigs is your street credit, which has some effect for certain cards. Then you ready your spent cards. And then that's it for the start of turn. Then you have the play phase. This is where you can sell a card for an eddy, flip over a legend, and play cards from your hand. You can only do the sell and legend once per round, but you can play as many cards as you can afford. Then lastly, there's the attack step, where you attack spent units or attempt to steal the opponent's gigs. So you take your guy, you spend it to attack, and then if you attack the opponent directly, you take one of their gigs to your gig area, which helps you win. And you can't attack ready units, but you can attack their spent units. So something with a power, maybe they attack you with something, you get revenge, attack it, destroy it, it'd be great. So remember, your guys can't attack the same turn you play them. So we'll take out the reminder card here for the gig. So yeah, this is the gig card. Gig helper card, I should say. I'm just showing these to give you guys a little help. So at the start of your turn, take a gig from your fixer, roll it to set its stats, and then you add your gig area. You can choose any except the d20. You attack directly, you steal one, and your street credit is the sum total of your gig dice. Yeah, so before you begin the game, pretty straightforward stuff here. Shuffle your legends face down, shuffle your deck, choose the play order randomly. It's pretty easy to randomly choose a play order if you have a set of dice nearby. Then you draw 6 cards. You have a chance to mulligan your hand, where you draw your entire hand, but you can only do that once. And that is basically how to play pretty quickly. Let's go through one of the alpha decks here and just take a look, and maybe it'll make a little bit more sense too. So we will take out, let's go with this one. This one's got the shiny card in it. Why not? Why not? So we'll go through the cards here. The first thing is we have 3 legends. I won't read what they all do. I'll just show you an example here. Let's take a look at Saburo Arasaka. So he is the one foil card that came with the alpha kit. As you can see, he has a legend in the top corner up here, or other corner, this corner. He doesn't have a cost because you don't play him. He does have the sell symbol. That's because you can spend him as an eddy. And then he has an effect. So as long as he is face up, you have the effect of your Arasaka units get +1 power when they're attacking. And he has the little reminder text on here that for every 10 power unit has, it steals an additional gig. So a 20 power unit would steal 3 gigs, a 10 power steals 2, a 1 power steals 1. That's an example of a legend. We have a couple more. So Yorinobu Arasaka, first time your first friendly Arasaka unit attacks, you draw a card. And if you less than 20 street credit, you discard a card from your hand. So you can kind of see there you have some Arasaka tribal synergies type of deal. Then we have Goro Takamura here. He has Go Solo, which can allow you to play him as a unit. Again, this isn't showing up great. I apologize. But yeah, those are the legends. They start out randomly down here. If you're going first, you have a disadvantage where 2 of these will begin spent. Or I should say they don't ready on your first turn, however you want to perform that. As far as the rest of the deck here, we won't go through every card, just give an example. It's like, take a look at here. This is our Swordwise Hustle. This is an example of a unit card. So it costs 3 up here. It's got 5 power. It has no ability. It was an Arasaka, so some synergies there. So if we had, say we were going second, say we had these 3 Eddies, we could just spend these guys, throw down our Swordwise Hustle onto the board. Here's an example of a gear card. So this is a Mantis Blade. See, this guy costs 1 up here. It's a gear. It does have the sell symbol, so we could sell this for an Eddie if we wanted to. And it has an ability down here where, I'm kind of covering up a little bit, it says +2 power. So if you would play this on your guy, it gets +2 power. Going on face-up unit or legend. Obviously, you'd only want to put this on your legend if your legend had the ability to become a unit or something. So Goro. So say we had 2 copies of that. We could show our opponent 1 during the play phase, sell it, get an Eddie, spend that Eddie. And now our Swordwise Hustle is out here with another Mantis Blade on it. So we had 2 in hand, we sold 1. That's how gear works, equips your guys. And then lastly, I guess we'll say we're on a future turn. Let's say we have a couple more Eddies to work with. Give ourselves 2. Obviously, can't do that if you're really playing the game. But for example purposes here, this is a program card. It's got program at the top. This one can be sold as well. It costs 2. And as you can see, it has some effect here. Come on, camera. Excellent. I put card sleeves on these just because I didn't want to scratch them up or anything. Making gameplay and such. But yeah, not great. But increase a friendly gig by 4. So you can take your die you've got out here. We have a 10. Turn it to a 14. Then if we have 7+ street credit, which we do because our total will be 14, we draw a card. And then this would go to the trash after we played it. That's the general idea. So we have 2 for this purposes here. I believe we have 2 different alpha decks intended to be played against each other to start off with. Let's take a look at some cards here. Probably won't look at them all. Let's see if we can get some autofocus going on there. That's a little better. Jackie Wells. Or not for me. He's a legend. First time you play a blue unit or blue gear each turn, you increase a friendly gig by 2. That's at max draw card. Okay, so you can increase the gig numbers, let you get your street cred up. Makes sense. Got V, another legend. You also see we've got some tags down here, Merc and Corpo. Go Solo, plays cards cost as a red unit can attack this turn. I'm sure that'll make a lot more sense of just how good that is once we actually start playing the game, which we'll get to. Victor Vector, we're not going to read all these guys here. Let's take a look through what we have here. This is an example of a gear. Equipped to a unit or legend. Makes sense, attaches to it. And when you attack with it, look at a friendly face down legend without revealing it. So you can see which one you would want to reveal. It makes sense. Got a couple of the optics here. Mandibular upgrade here. So this is another gear. Blocker when a rival unit attacks, when you spend this unit to redirect attack to it. Okay, so you can block for your guys. A couple of those. Dying Light here. This is a gear. It's a weapon. Attack if you have a 7+ street cred. Defeat a rival gear card. Okay, so you can rid their gear. Floor it a program. So programs don't attach, you just play it and it's done. So return a spent unit with 4 less cost to its owner's hand. Okay. Some recursion. Robotic optics. You have a friendly unit +4 power this turn. Defeat it at the end of the turn. Okay. One-time boost. Second hand Bombus. Can't attack. Is a unit. So we get a little focus there. So this can't attack, just a blocker. All right, got a few of those. Evelyn Parker. She's another unit. When a rival steals one or more friendly gigs, if this unit is spent, you can draw a card. So take your stuff, get a little bit back there. Two of her. T-Bug. No ability on her. She just has a pretty high power, it seems. Cost is a bit higher as well up there. The Lamian Cab, just a vehicle of our units. The car. MTO D12 Flathead. You have 7+ street cred. This unit can't be blocked. It seems like it could be useful, but is expensive. Then finally we have Jackie Wells. +2 power for each of your friendly gigs, so he scales with the more you have. Makes a lot of sense. Alright, that is the one deck there. Set that over here. Let's take a look at the other one. These I'm sure are the same. See if we can get this guy to focus a little bit. I love autofocus. Should be pretty decent at least. Yorinobu Arasaka. Embrace Destruction. He's our legend for this deck. The first time a friendly Arasaka unit attacks each turn, draw a card. If you have less than 20 street cred, discard a card. Alright, so you want to use him to cycle to find your big cards, and then ideally have your street cred go up. Got Goro Takamura. Hands unclean. So here's the Ghoul Soul ability. We saw that on the other card. He's blocker. A legend. Saburo Arasaka. See, we have the idea here the Arasaka is probably going to draw a bunch. Your Arasaka units have +1 power when attacking. Alright, so once you get him in play, he doesn't have power of his own, but he empowers your other guys. That makes a lot of sense. Mantis Blades. So gear, equipped to a guy for +2 power. Alright, got a few of those. We've got Satori. Other gear. If this unit wins a fight against the rival unit, draw a card. Alright, so you can get some more card draw here. Looks like that's going to be a big theme. Sandivision. This unit can attack spent units this turn. Okay. So we have 4 of these. Nope, they're cost 4 rather. Also goes 3 power. Industrial Assembly. Another, this one's a program actually. Increase a friendly gig by 4, then you have 7+ street cred, draw a card. Okay, so you can probably increase it up to 7, then draw your card. Makes a lot of sense there. Corporate Surveillance. A little real world there. Spend a rival unit with cost 3 or less. Ooh, so you just play this to spend one of their guys. Let you go in with your own stuff. Got 3 of those. Corpo Security. Got our first unit here. Can't attack. Has blocker. 2 for 2. We've got the Ruthless Lowlife. Cost 2, got the 1 power. When a rival steals 1 or more friendly gigs, if this unit is spent, the value of the gigs becomes 1. So they steal your high value gig. While he's spent, you can set it back to 1. Means a little harder for them to trigger some of their abilities, I'm sure. Swordwise Huskell. Just a unit, got some decent power on her. The Emergency Atlas. Another unit. Got expensive, high power. We've got the Goro Takamura. Has +1 power during your turn for each face-up legend in your legend area. Okay, so as you get more and more legends, you get stronger. Makes sense. Let's do that. And we got 1 Armed Minotaur here. If you use 12+ street cred, defeat a rival unit with 5 power or less. And that is the 2 decks here. Alright, well, take another look at those rules and come back once we are ready and get some gameplay going on. So to begin here, we'll take our 3 legends, which all have a unique ability. They begin face down. randomized on our board. We have the deck of cards. This contains all of our units, programs, and gear, which we'll probably explain a little bit more again when we get into it. Shuffle that up. Let's go in the deck area, perhaps unsurprisingly. Then for our gigs, they begin in our fixer area. Not rolled, but you know what, they're dice, so might as well roll them. And the objective is to start your turn with 6 gigs. Anytime you start your turn with 6 gigs, you do win. And then we should roll for going first. Would you like to roll?
I'm organizing my dice because it would be really embarrassing if I put them out in the wrong order.
No one would notice.
I would notice.
No one would notice. I got a 12.
Would someone notice? I feel like someone in the comments here is going to say they would notice.
No one's going to comment, so it doesn't matter.
16.
So you get to go first.
I don't want to go first.
That is too bad. As it says on this little helpful card they gave you, randomly select who goes first. Thus being the high roll. Hello.
Hi, Kitten.
You're not the fixture of the video, nor are you a parrot. So you're first.
Yep.
As the first player, you do not ready 2 of your legends at the start.
But first we have to draw cards and mulligan.
Yes. So draw 6 cards, and you have the option to mulligan your hand if you want. Probably important to keep a good mix of things to sell and actual cards to play. I like my hand, so I will keep it.
I'm going to mulligan.
While she's doing that, we obviously have the field here. Our units go out here and any gear we play on them. Our eddies down here we can get from selling cards in our hand. We can also use our legends as eddies, whether they're face up or face down. And we can call our legends in by paying 2 eddies to flip them over in the same orientation. So if I have a spent legend, it flips over. Spent, can't show that, so we're not supposed to know which one is which yet.
Cheating.
I didn't do it, so it's not cheating.
So, I draw a card.
Correct.
I gain a gig.
Whenever you gain the gig, you do roll it. A 1.
I don't like rolling this one. It's weird. I'm not a...
You like the triangle d4s better?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Right, and then...
Obviously, you can use your own dice if you want.
Since I am the first player, I only ready 1 of these.
You keep 2 spent, yeah.
Rather sad. Okay, but I have options here. I'm going to sell my Reboot Optics to gain an eddy. And I think a cool thing with this is even though you're selling the card, you get the eddy again every turn. When we first played, I was afraid I was only going to get once, and I was like, how am I going to have enough money to ever play anything?
You just keep selling stuff.
Yeah, but then you wouldn't have enough card draw eventually. So
Balancing.
I do like that. Well, they thought of it, right? It's balanced.
Also be depending on the, obviously there'll be new cards coming out. This is just the alpha kit, so more cards will give you more options.
Now I only have 2 eddies. So I am going to play my second hand Bombus. This unit can't attack, it can only block.
Alright, so you're good?
I am all set.
I'll draw a card. I will gain a gig. We'll go 1 above you. Go with a 6. I'll ready my spent cards. I get all of mine here. I think here I do want to sell. I will sell my Industrial Assembly, which goes down here as an eddy. Do different card backs so you know which one, mix them up by accident. I did throw some random sleeves on these. I only have a few thousand of them lying around. And then for actual playing cards here, I think I will do is I will play my Goro Takamura. He is going to cost me 4 eddies. And he'll go out here. He has +1 attack during my turn, +1 power for each face-up legend, which is none right now, but it might be more later. And then it is your turn.
I draw my card. I gain my gig
Yeah, but my gigs are safe because your guy can't attack.
for now.
I'm pretty sure it says on him can't attack.
For now.
You're gonna erase it?
No, I just meant like, yeah, I couldn't attack yet.
We'll see. I'm sure there'll be a lot of taking of gigs later.
I will be selling my mandibular upgrade for another eddy, giving me 5 eddies. So now we can do some things.
Of course. The things.
I will play Evelyn Parker. She's cool because if she's exhausted or spent and you steal a gig, I get to draw a card. So you're probably going to kill it on me.
Never know. That does take an attack, which
True.
also prevents a gig from being stolen that turn.
And then I'm going to... I'll spend 2 to flip this. Jackie Wells. Okay, so this one is an ongoing effect. And the first time I play a blue unit or blue gear, I can increase the value of one of my friendly gigs by 2. And then if that brings it to its max value, I get to draw a card.
Don't increase those for me to steal one, don't you? What do you want to... You can't attack?
I can't attack, so it is your turn.
I will draw a card. I would go with the D8 here because that's the best color scheme. For 2. Ready my spent cards. I will sell my Satori for an eddy. I will use 2 of my eddies to flip my legend. Saburo Arasaka. When my Arasaka units have +1 power when attacking. Then my remaining 3 eddies, I will play a Swordwise Huskull. Now I'll go to the attack phase. My Goro has +1 because I have 1 face-up legend, and when he attacks, he gets +1 from this, which makes him a 7.
Which I am not going to block because that would just kill my blocker.
Yeah, so I will just attack. That's fine. I will take this. He is spent, and it is your turn.
I will draw my card. I'm going to roll this. Refresh. I will play my T-Bug for 3.
Okay.
And then another second-hand Bombus for the remaining 2.
Getting a lot of blocking out.
These can't attack, but these can.
Not the T-Bug, you just played it.
Oh, true. True. Now, I will attack you. I'm going to not attack Goru because she'll just die.
Okay.
She only has a power of 1.
What do you want to take?
I am going to take my 5 back.
All right. Will that be all?
That will be the end of my turn.
So I'll draw a card. We're gonna roll the big number, D12. Get something big here. A 7.
No, I think it's a 1.
No, it's a 7. I'm pretending it's a 7.
It's a 1.
We're going with this as 7.
It's okay to live in delusion.
It's a 1. Anyway, so what we will do here, that changes things a bit from what I wanted to do, but we will ready our spent cards. I will spend, I should say sell my industrial assembly. Get another eddy. Use 2 eddies to flip over another legend. My Goro Takamura, the legend version. He has Go Solo, so he can become a unit by paying his costs, and he's a blocker. When they go solo, they can attack on the same turn as well. I'll then use my remaining 4 eddies. Spend them all here, because why not? And we will play, he also readied. We will play another Goro Takamura. We'll go to the attack phase here. So you've got 2 blockers readied. I have 2 guys who can attack. My Swordwise Huskull will attack your Evelyn Parker. Just get rid of it.
Except for I could have a blocker
You could block
that.
it. Do you want to?
I'm going to because... You know what?
You don't need her?
I want the card draw, but you're just always going to attack her first.
Not necessarily.
Because she has to be spent, though, for me to draw a card.
Alright, then I will have my Goro. He will attack you directly. He has +1 power for each face-up legend, giving him 7. And then my Saburo gives him +1 as well, so he has 8. So would you like to block this one, though?
Doesn't have enough to take 2 dice from
Correct, because if you have 10, for each 10 you have, you get an additional gig.
Will then kill my Bombus.
I will kill your Bombus.
So I'm going to not block it. You're going to take the 5 because it's the highest number, and your ego hurts after rolling that 1.
That is not the case. It is your turn.
Okay. I draw my card. Perfect. Roll for my gig. And now, rightfully so, I got a 1.
That's what you get for making fun of it.
Hence why I said rightfully so. We'll refresh these. Alright. I'm going to spend 4 to play a cab.
Okay.
That is my first blue unit. I'm playing this turn, so I get to increase a die.
You can turn your 1 off of 1 so you stop being reminded about it. Or you're going to try and go for the card draw by turning that one.
Go to the card draw. So it goes from a 1 to a 3. So I don't get to draw a card yet, but I have that going, which means you're going to take it on me.
Why would I do that?
Because it would make the most sense to prevent me from drawing cards.
What are you going to do next?
So I only have my T-Bug to attack.
Correct.
I have 1 Eddy. I could sell something if I wanted to have 2 Eddies, which would then potentially let me flip over a legend. But I really like the cards I have in my hand.
You're not saying that just because you have nothing to sell.
No, I literally really like what I have.
And you're supposed to be ambiguous.
Maybe I'm bluffing.
Okay. You're not bluffing. What do you want to attack?
Maybe it's Maybelline. T-Bug. Wait, so that has 5.
He has 5. 5.
He has 5.
Correct.
So I'm going to attack you directly.
And I'm the blocker, so you can take one of my gigs.
I'm taking my gig back.
Will that be all?
That indeed will be all.
So I will then draw a card. I will I'll roll my gig first, which is a 1. And then I will turn all of my guys.
You know, if only you had a power that would let you increase the rolls.
That'd be weird, wouldn't it? Alright, so what we'll do next is, given this, we'll use 2 Eddies to flip our last legend, calling in Yorinobu Arasaka. So first time my Arasaka is attack, I draw a card, then if I have less than 20 street cred, I discard a card. So thanks to all these nice rolls, we do have less than 20.
Is it every time one attacks, or
first time?
First time during that turn.
First time, then Arasaka attacks. These are also supposed to be readied. So I have 3 attackers I could use here, which is pretty good. What I will do is use 3 Eddies to play another Swordwise Huskell. We'll put over there, so I'll mix it up. And then, looking at your board, I think I want to know what I did want to do. I will use my last Eddy to play a Mantis Blade, giving my Swordwise Huskell an additional 2 power. I could also put on Goro, so it'd go to 10 when he attacks, but I think he'll just get blocked, so I don't think that's going to help too much. Then I will go to the attack phase. I'll have my Swordwise Huskell, which has 7 now. And is Arasaka, so when attacks goes to 8, it will attack your T-Bug. Then, via the effect of my Yorinobu, I draw a card, then discard a card, which will be my Ruthless Life.
That's where I'm deciding if I want to...
Yes, you can decide if you want to block.
But you still have 2 Gorus, so you're going to kill this no matter what. Actually, that would... Yeah, because then they have plus whatever.
Yes.
So...
They would attack with Their ability gives them 1 for each legend, and then I get 1 when they attack, so it'll be attacking with 9.
So I can't really prevent this from dying,
Correct.
so sorry, T-Bug.
Now that's gone. If one of my Goros attack you directly, would you like to block this one?
Yes.
Okay. My other Goro will also attack you directly.
They have how much?
They're attacking with 9. So I don't take 2.
Yeah, you could take 1.
I will take 1. I will not take the one that is a 1, though. So I try and do some manipulations there. Let's turn them all the way. And that will be it for my turn.
Okay. So I draw a card. Ready my things.
Roll some more 1s here. You did. You rolled 2 1s,
2
actually.
1.
It's impressive.
Okay. I still have 5 money.
You only have 1 attacker here, so it's going to be pretty hard for you to take gigs back if I keep taking them here.
I'm thinking. Okay. I will play my Floret. Now, it's not a unit or a gear, so even though it's blue, I don't think I get to increase the value.
That is correct.
But I can return a spent unit with cost 4 or less to its owner's hand.
What do we want to return?
One of your Gorus.
Do you care which one?
They're the same, aren't they?
Correct.
Then, yeah. And that cost me 3, which was kind of expensive. But I think I needed to do that because they are now very strong on your turn.
That's correct. You can get rid of them on your turn, potentially.
So now he still has 5. That one has 7.
Correct.
I can't attack that one.
Correct.
And I have 2 eddies left.
It's not much to do something with.
No, but I can... spend the remaining 2 to flip 1.
Which legend do we get here?
We got V, the Corporate Exile.
Oh, she can go solo just like my Goru.
Yep. So now I will move on to attacking. I think I need to take out Goru because he's very strong.
So you're going to attack your Goro?
So I'm going to attack Goru with my cast, which won't die.
It's Goro, like in Mortal Kombat, I think. So you're defeating my Goro?
I'm defeating him because I think he poses the biggest threat to me right now.
Are you done?
So I spent all my eddies. I did my attack because the Bombus can't attack, so yes.
I will draw a card. I'll roll my d4 with another 1. I'll then ready my cards that are all spent. And I now have 3 1s in my street cred.
Do you want another one? We can swap.
No, that's okay. I'll take the one with 2 1s, though.
No.
So my total street cred is what? 5, 10, 14? 5, 7, 8, 13, 14?
8 and 5 is not wait. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 14.
Yeah, it's 14.
Okay, I don't know where my brain was going.
It was going to, you didn't want it to be above 12 because of what's about to happen.
Probably.
Which is, I'm going to spend all 6
No.
to play my Minotaur. Now, if I have 12 or more street cred when I play him, I defeat a rival card with 5 or less power, which will be your car.
What are you talking about? 7 power.
Yeah, the other one.
Okay.
I was thinking about cost.
That's what I figured.
I also do want to get rid of the blocker anyway. Now he cannot attack this turn. And then I will go to the attack phase. I will attack your... So this gets +1 when I attack from my Sabro. So this guy will attack your car. When it's attacked, it's the first Arasaka attacks. So I draw a card. I'll then discard.
Do you have to discard? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because I don't have 20. And then it attacks your card. I have 8 power. So it's defeated. And then my Swordwise Husk will attack with its 5, taking the 2 ones. And that will make it your turn.
I don't like how this is going.
That's because it is going well. I should have to turn that. $17 for me to take. So you need to get 2 back here.
Correct. I can't.
Oh, I think
Actually,
there might be a way for you to do it. Because Ghost will let you attack the same turn, but then you're out of eddies if you play here. So you're going to need something else. Getting rid of your blocker there was really a problem.
I can't remember what the last legend does.
That's a flip effect.
I know.
Where you look at the top 5 of your deck and get gears and programs, I think that are 2 or less cost. I think that's what it does, but I'm not sure that would help you.
I don't think it does. Well, I'm going to sell my mandibular upgrade. So I have 6. He has 8.
Yep. Only when I attack. When I attack to get
No,
plus 1
mine.
power. Oh, yes. She's 8.
Oh, wait.
If you get her +2, she could take 2 gigs. If I have no blockers. You have 1 extra. Oh, no, because if you turn her, she'll be turned. Or,
Yeah.
so you know.
The other one.
No. So you know, if you go solo with a spent legend, it will ready. So you do still have 6 to work with here. I believe that's how it works.
Well, unfortunately, it won't do enough.
You don't have one of these 1 cost +2 power gears?
No, if I had 1 more Eddie, I could play Reboot Optics, which would then give me 2 dice from your pool.
Yeah, but you don't.
But I don't. So,
You make a futile grab last attack.
It's not worth it.
So you're done?
Do I want to take out something?
You could kill this Huskell. Just killed like everything.
In a fit of rage.
You seem so angry.
I know. I am gonna be petty. So
use 5.
And you said she ready, so
Yep.
you can attack. She won't die to killing your hustle.
I'm assuming you want the one that's equipped.
Yes, the one that is stronger, yes.
So it is my turn.
It is your turn.
At the start of my turn, I have 6 gigs. So when we check that before anything else.
Good game.
So which die do you want to roll for the going first this time? We could go over the maximum number of ties and roll the d4.
I do kind of want to be funny and roll the d4, but
So do high or low.
Like rolling the d4.
You can always put like a top and spin it.
I don't think I can spin it like that.
It'll roll yours before mine falls over. Say high or low. High. That was pathetic. Okay, I won.
You go first.
Alright, so as first player, 2 of these begin spent. Or don't come back here. I will decide to not mulligan here.
also not going to mulligan.
Alright, so to begin with, I don't get this one back. I will draw a card. We'll roll the, I want to go with the D8 because I like the blue color scheme. Get a 5 here, the first gig. I will sell an industrial assembly, an eddy, then use 2 eddies to play my ruthless lowlife. That is your turn.
The one that turns it to 1.
Yeah, when you steal a gig, the value is turned to a 1. You take it while he's spent.
Really annoying. Alright, so I draw a card.
You could just not steal my gigs, then it wouldn't matter.
I'm going to stay consistent and do low to high. I'm not even going to try to do the fancy roll because that was just embarrassing.
It was.
I still don't like how that rolls.
That is
not a me problem, I know.
Yes. Hello, kitten. You are not supposed to be up here.
She's just supposed to play the game.
She does. Oh, I think she wants the rubber bands I put around the decks. Isn't that right, kitten? Go down.
All right, I'm selling my mandibular upgrade for an eddy. I am then going to play...
That one that costs 4?
For 7.
That's quite expensive, quite large. Will that be all, though?
That is all.
Alright, so I will draw a card. I will roll the d6. Get a 2. I will turn all of my spent cards to readied. Go on to play phase here. We will have to figure a way out of this one, because I don't really like your guy. It's kind of big. Kind of big. So first things first, I will sell another industrial assembly to get another eddy. Then I will use 2 eddies to flip a legend. We'll flip Goro Takamura. He can go solo, become a unit. It's him. That's pretty good. And I'll spend my remaining 3, play a Swordwise Huskull. And I think here it's worth using the Ruthless Lowlife to attack you directly in the attack phase.
Okay.
I'll take this gig. It's your turn. I'm sure my Ruthless Lowlife will live.
Yeah, definitely.
Complete faith in him not dying.
Definitely. Okay, so I drew my card. I will be rolling my d6. Readying these. I will sell my Kiroshi Optics. Then I am going to play T-Bug. So that's
3.
3. Then I'm going to spend the remaining 2 to flip one of these.
Which one are we going with?
And it's Jackie Wells, who is exhausted.
He is spent, yeah.
So that is all my money.
You have 1 attack you can make here.
So I can steal.
You could.
Or take that thing out.
I don't know. I think you should leave the Ruthless Lowlife, to be honest.
Right now, nothing you have out can kill my cab.
That is correct.
But you could play Goru.
He's only a 7, though.
And mine's a 7.
Yeah.
So they both die.
And I'd then be paying 5 to do that and lose one of my legends.
True.
Which does not seem worth it.
And you have, who's he, what's it's?
What?
The word I'm thinking of.
Gears?
No.
Programs.
No, when things benefit each other.
Synergies.
Yes, that's the word.
Okay. People aren't thinking you ever played a card game before.
Then they'd be impressed with my first round win.
You've played a lot of card games.
Alright, anyway. My cab is going to get
It is, but you won't have any street credit if you start taking them.
You won't either.
Yeah, that's true. So I'm gonna take your 5, and I would still have street cred. What are you gonna go with?
Kill your hustle. Or not
Can't
hustle.
attack that one.
Kill the thing.
I guess I should put these in the right spot. Alright.
That is everything because I just played T-Bird.
Alright, so I will draw. I will roll my 12 with a 10. It's a pretty big number. I'll ready all of my spent guys. Considering you just rolled a big number, that might change what I want to do here, actually.
You don't have 20 yet.
I do. That is exactly 20.
Oh, dang it.
That's exactly 20.
Why did I think it was 17?
I don't know.
I don't either.
So I will have a couple decisions here. First, though, I'm going to spend 2 to call a legend. When my Arasakas attack, they have +1. So that's what I was looking for there.
I don't like that one.
I will decide then to use 1 to play a Mantis Blade, which will give my Huskell +2, so it's 7 when it attacks off 8, which is enough to kill your cap.
Rude.
What I will do next, I think, is I'll play 2 more to play my Corpo Security. Like your guy, you can't attack, and he's a blocker. It's a very similar card in the deck. I'll go to the attack phase, and no one knows what's going to happen here. Which I'm going to attack your cab. I get +1, so I'm 8, and I'll destroy your cab. And I am obviously like this. But now I have the biggest unit. It is your turn.
Draw a card.
Seven.
I really definitely hate to do this, but you're gonna need to return that to your hand.
I'm shocked. That cost you, what, 4, though?
3. Then, 2 left for reasons. I will now play a second-hand Bombus.
That's your block. I really like my security.
I then will attack you directly with my 5 attack.
I will block it.
So then yours dies.
Yes. Is it my turn?
Yes.
I'm going to, well, first I'm going to draw a card. I'm going to roll my d4 with a 4. Ready my spent cards. He is spent. Your T-Bug. Since you so kindly returned everything in my hand, I want to play it again. I'll begin by selling a corporate surveillance for an eddy. I will spend 2 eddies to flip my guy. You are our Arasaka. And when the first time Arasaka unit attacks, I draw a card. By 20 or less than 20 street credit, I discard a card. Gives me 4. So I will once again be playing my Swordwise Huskell. And I will take 3 for that. Then I will play my Mantis Blades for 1. But I'm going to equip it to my Goro Takamura Legend instead this time.
I don't like that.
That is too bad, but it is your turn.
Draw a card. Get my die.
10. Ready your stuff.
So you don't have him played yet. Once you do, he's kind of
And since
unstoppable.
for the Ghost Solo, I can also play him during your attack phase.
But
if I have the money.
yes.
Which I don't this turn, but I might, just be saving it or something. You never know.
I will start out by spending these two to flip this.
What do we get here? You're Go Solo
Order
person.
Exile. Leaving with 3 left.
Correct. Turn yours a little more so it's easier to pick up on the video. There you go.
Then I'm going to sell my Reboot Optics to give me another money.
I use 4.
Lets me play my Cab.
Okay.
That is a blue card, so I get
Blue
to
unit or...
Yeah. Increase this to a 6,
And you
which is
draw a
the
card.
max value, and I draw a card.
All right. Then your T-Bug could attack if you want.
And it will be attacking.
That's fine. Okay. My
I'm
turn?
taking the 10 because now you have less than 20.
Correct. My turn?
Yes.
So I'll draw. I'll roll this. By 7. Just me back to 20. 21. I'll ready my spent cards.
I wonder what you're playing.
Yes, it is a mystery. Very large mystery. So I will be thinking here. A couple things we could do. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to sell. I want to sell this. I will sell my corporate surveillance to get an Eddie. I will then use 5 of these to play my Goro, take Gamera. And when he goes solo, he does ready himself. 1 less Eddie on my future turn. So then I have 2 left, which I will use to play a Corpo Security, which is a blocker. Get a little protection out on my guy. I'll go to the attack phase. I will have my Swordwise Huskarl attack your T-Bug. It gets +1 when I attack, so I'm at 6. Defeats your T-Bug unless you want to block it, which is definitely not a bait.
Right, because he has how much attack?
10. He has 10 when he attacks. So he could take 2 gigs.
That's including the plus.
Yeah, he get +1, which would make him 10 when he attacks. This one is spent. I'll then have my Goro actually just not attack. He's going to sit here because he could block your attacks and kill your stuff. So I have 2 blockers now. It is your turn.
All right, I draw a card.
Gotta maintain the threat.
Of course. Roll.
Plus he's safe this way. I'm supposed to draw for this, but I did not, so it's fine.
You can.
No. Just don't do it. He'll be fine. She is an aerosol. Note that. Well, easier to remember his ability than hers. Or his than his, I should say.
Okay. I will spend these 2 to flip my last legend.
He does something when he's flipped.
When he's flipped, I search the top 5 cards of my deck for up to 2 gear that cost 2 or less.
Very good. This is why I didn't attack you with my guy, because I figured you might be able to get enough gears to kill him.
Let me see what I got. So I had found exactly 2 gear. I have to reveal them. Then these go on the bottom of my deck in a random order.
Okay.
And that is all he does.
I was about to say, is that all your turn?
No.
You have 4 now.
I have 4 now. I didn't sell for eddies yet.
So you could.
All right, I will sell an optics.
Okay. So you have 5 now. You play something big.
I will play another cab.
Okay.
That is for the rest of my eddies.
That's 4. You spent 5.
Yep.
You technically have 1 left.
Okay, well, I
Probably can't use it, but
mean, I technically could, but
you don't want to.
Yeah.
So then these 2, this one could attack.
Correct.
Do you want to attack?
Well, you're just gonna block it.
Yeah.
With Goru.
Exactly.
So then that just kills my dude.
Yep.
So
You're done. That's why I left them out like this.
Build up my force.
All right, so I will draw a card. I will now roll the last gig, the D20 gig, which is a 15. Ready my spent guys.
Oh wait, that was a blue unit. I was supposed to.
Sorry, I didn't draw this guy either. So we both didn't draw.
Well, I also didn't increase a thing.
That's fine. It's your first time, right? It's definitely your first time playing.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, so next I'm going to do here, I'm going to use 4 eddies to play my counterpart to your cab, the Emergency Atlas. Then I'll go to the attack phase, and now we have some decisions. I have some decisions. I do have 6 right now. I will have my Swordwise Huskell attack you directly to take a gig. Make it very hard for you to win if I get this. So I'm definitely getting at least 1 here.
Right. But this one has like
he attacks with 10. And then when this attacks, I do draw that card. I don't discard.
So I'm not gonna block this one.
Okay, so I take a gig.
That one can't attack and that one can't.
Correct. So this one can. And if it goes through, it would take 2. It would take 2.
But do have my Bombus.
You do. Or I could leave him to block with, which makes it very hard for you to take my stuff. So I'm going to leave him again, actually. And it'll be your turn.
Okay. Draw a card.
So I know you just block him. Is that a 1, not a D20?
It is a 1 on
Nice.
D20. Refresh. 3 to return your corpo security to your hand.
Get rid of my blockers.
Then I will spend the remaining 5.
Okay. Go solo.
To go solo.
She can attack this turn.
She can.
All right.
Now you have 1 blocker.
Correct. And
He
you
has 9. So that means anybody I attack you with, you
could die.
Kill them.
Yes.
You also have your Swordwise Hustle.
But you do have to attack with everybody because you need to take 2 of my gigs.
I will start with the cab, attacking you directly.
That's fine.
I mean, I already know you're going to kill V.
Not necessarily, because if you attack here with the cab and I don't block it, you don't have to attack with V because I would not be winning.
I don't need to take anymore.
I have 6. Start my turn if I have 6. At the start of the turn if you have 6.
No, but then there's the overtime rule.
Yeah, but we have to both go a turn without getting a new gig from our fixer first. So I would go not get 1 from my fixer. You would go not get 1 from your fixer. Then as soon as someone has 7, they win. But at any point, if you start with 6, you win. So you do have to get another one. Which might cost you a guy. Well, it's going to cost you a guy.
Okay.
And I will defend this one with my defender, or blocker, I should say. Cap dies. And I have 9, so you can't kill him. You have to attack and take 1.
Correct.
Okay. Is it my turn then?
Which I played her technically. And this doesn't say play it from your hand.
Sure.
So I get to increase a die, which I will. This is a d8.
Correct.
Increase
We'll
this
let you do it. It probably doesn't matter too much, but.
to a d8.
Then you draw.
And then I draw a card.
So then is it my turn?
It is now your turn, yes.
So I draw. I don't have a gig to get those for the overtimes. We'll begin relatively soon. I will ready.
Now, is that considered a revealed legend for the plus thing?
He is a ready unit.
Okay.
I will now think a little bit here because we have some options. You have 1 blocker. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use 2 to replay my blocker. I will then decide to use 3 here to play. Actually, I want for my blocker. I already did it, so we'll keep it. And I think I want to do this anyway. I'll equip my Sandavistion to my Emergency Atlas, giving it +3, so it also has 10, so it can take 2. Alright, then I will have my Swordwise Huskell attack directly. It's my first Arasaka to attack, so I'll draw a card. Would you like to block it?
No.
And I have 19 street credit, so I have to discard a card after I draw.
You want this one?
Actually, I have 21 street credit. I don't have to discard. 11, 16, 21. Alright, so then I can take 1. I'm going to taking this one. Now I will have my Emergency Atlas attack. It has 10. Would you like to block this?
But then he also
has 10.
So it doesn't really matter which one I block. Yeah, I'll block it, and this dies.
Yes.
So now you can either kill V.
Which I will not. I'm going to attack you directly to take 2 because I have 10 power. When I attack, because I get +1 from my Saburo, I'm going to take this, and I'm going to take this.
Not the other 10?
No, I like this one better. It's your turn.
Okay, so you have
I have 8 gigs and 1 blocker right now.
Do you have 2 people that can attack?
You do, but you need to take another one besides that. You get 3 attacks in here. 3 steal of gigs, I should say. You don't have to necessarily do it by attacking, but...
Okay, I think I have options here. So I have 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 money. First, I will floor it, returning your corpo security.
I'm so surprised.
To your hand. Leaving me with, oops, you didn't see that.
Good, they saw it.
4. Well, that's fine. They're not going to tell you. They're on my side.
Okay. They probably are on your side.
All right, so that leaves me with 4 money.
Yep, you have 4 eddies you could spend.
So you have nothing that can block me
Correct.
right now.
And you need to take 3 gigs away.
Okay. He has 9.
He has 9.
Okay. I'm going to play a blocker.
Okay. Leaves you with 2 eddies.
This is what I have to do. I'm going to use the remaining 2 to play my Reboot Optics on V.
Just what?
Gives her +4 power.
Okay, so you're going to use her to take 2 away.
Correct. She does go away at the end of the turn.
Okay.
So she... Actually, do I want to do it on her? I don't know if it matters. I'm going to do it on the cab instead, because he still will get 10.
Okay.
So she attacks you, takes this back.
Okay.
This one with the 11 now attacks and gets to take 2. And they both perish. And that is all.
Okay. So I draw a card. It's now an overtime, so we don't take a gig. And then as soon as you have the majority of gig dice, you win.
So I win?
So guys, that is a Cyberpunk trading card game alpha kit and some gameplay there. Probably edit that down a bit because it's rather long. But yeah, what do I think overall? I think it's a lot of fun. A couple things I want to mention actually. So you've seen some gameplay now if you watch that part, but probably should grab our legends here. So yeah, a couple things I really like. I like the legends. I like how they are randomized face down. It gives you a lot of risk, and also as the game progresses, less risk. So like you know which legends you're gonna flip if you only have one face down, and how you play the game might depend on which legend you flip face up. That gives a lot of replayability, even to like the same deck I've noticed when playing with the alpha kit. Obviously, with a full card pool and such, you're going to have to tailor your legends towards that. And you can also spend cards, like I believe in this starter deck, alpha kit deck. For example, we can look at our face down. Yeah, look at your face down legends without revealing it. So that's pretty nice. Like you plan out what you want to do there. So that's interesting. Gives you some replayability there, even if you're using the same deck. The other thing I really like that is rather unique, I should say, is the Eurodollar the sell tag. So stuff like this, where you can have the little sell tag at the top there, you can sell it and use it for eddies on that in future turns. Being able to decide between, do I sell this gear, but then I can't use it this turn. Maybe I use it this turn, I'll be able to get rid of an opponent's unit, get more board control. That's an interesting choice. Like, yeah, you probably want to sell something every turn in general, have as many eddies as possible. Basic, like, macro management card game wise there. But if you really need a certain card, like maybe you have like a program that would spend your opponent's blocker and you could take more eddies than they could, or more gigs than they could take back, and all of a sudden you're sitting there with 6 to start your turn and you win. So there's a lot of interesting things like that decision wise I really like there. As far as the rest, yeah, there's some randomness, right? You're rolling dice for your gigs, right? Like say, I think you saw some dice rolling skills in some of these gameplay, but if you roll this die, like I rolled a 19 right there. Now all of a sudden my abilities that rely on street cred of really high numbers, I got a 19. I can do all those things this turn. Yeah, that's random. Yeah, you can get like a 1 and not be able to do anything. Okay, we rolled a 20. We should stop wasting all of our luck here. That's how luck works. You build it up, right? But yeah, you can do stuff like that. It's fine. Like you can, I'm not bothered by that. There's some randomness there. It's kind of like the legends. There's some randomness, but it's not the end of the world. I could see some people not liking that, but you have cards that manipulate the die results. Even some legends can, so that's not too bad. But overall, I did have a lot of fun playing this. It's an interesting game. Probably be checking it out once it goes live on its Kickstarter. And hope you guys had some information here, learned something from us playing, and had fun either way. And that'll be it for this one, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time.